G'day folks, Jaden Drat here with the Farm Trader magazine, and here we are in sunny South Taranaki with the thanks to the good folk at Gopith Contracting for letting us do a review here on the RMI Buckrake. Now this is new to the market, it's built and designed in Palmerston North, and it's going to be distributed by Strautmann Hopkins, another good Palmerston North business. Palmerston North seems to be the centre of the universe at the moment when it comes to silage making equipment. So a couple of the cool features on the RMI Buckrake that's worth checking out. There's plenty of cool video of it doing its thing both in loader wagon and forager grass. Let's go and check it out. Now this is what we call a 14-foot buckrake in the old imperial terms. For those who are using the metric system, it's just over 4.2 meters when folded and just under 3 meters when it's in a transport position like this. Now the folding wings obviously fold out here. We've got our locking system back here, which is essentially two C's which lock together and give it that strength when you're moving all that silage up and down the pit. And there's also larger pivot points on this particular machine. So we've got a 60mm diameter pin, and that pin is 320mm in length. So obviously there's a lot of stress out on these wings when you're moving that hard, heavy and wet green grass silage, and that added strength is surely going to come in handy. One of the features of the RMI Buckrake is that it has bolt-in tines. That is unique on the market, and the reason why that is a good thing, folks, is that if you bend one or break one, obviously it's relatively easy to take it out rather than having to take it to an engineer, as the hard ox tines are not embedded in the base itself. And secondly, it means that if you're in long stringy grass, you can actually remove some of the tines to give you a little bit more throughput. Another good feature is that we have nylon wear blocks here. So what that means is that obviously as you're scraping along the bottom of the concrete on pits year after year, both in grass silage and maize, it means that that is another additional wear point that is replaceable without having to get the whole buckrake rebuilt. So the tines themselves, they're hard ox 500 steel, and on the new model, so this is the very first one, but on the new model we've got a spoon on the bottom here. So what that means is that it's still hard ox, so it's exactly the same material as the tine itself, but what that means is that this is an additional wear area. Obviously when you're scraping again on the concrete, that wears out very fast, and that spoon adds to extra longevity. We've got our 4 standard tines here on the side just to keep that silage in, and then obviously once it's folded in, it's all nice and tidy and very quick for road transport. In the hydraulics department, we've got a phased ram system, which means that they fold in and out at the same time, and feedback has been that they are exceptionally quick and easy to use. Now why that's important is as you're coming down the stack, flicking the grass, and you're getting a little bit closer to the side, it means you actually don't have to slow down. You can just quickly fold them in and get nice and close to compact those edges. Another cool feature, which is a strong point of the RMI Buckrake, is the visibility. So not only do we have large gaps here for the operator to see through, those are actually slightly on an angle, so in sunny days like this you don't actually get the glare off the paint, and also you don't get the glare at night if you're working from the light, so that allows that visibility all the way through the buckrake, which is fantastic. One of the other cool features about the folding wings on the RMI Buckrake is down the bottom here, which is obviously when it's folded out, is a grass deflector. Now that, and the way that the design of the fold out ram is, means that grass can't get wedged in between the folding wing and also underneath where the ram is when they're folding and unfolding them all the time. That obviously has much less stress on the ram itself. You don't have any risk of breaking off the fittings, and is going to increase the longevity of the buckrake. The beauty with having a local design and built buckrake is that if you want a 13-foot, a 12-foot, a 16-foot, or anywhere in between, all roads lead to Palmerston North. Check out the upcoming video at farmtrader.co.nz. This is going to be in the summer edition of the Farm Trader magazine, and make sure you keep an eye on the socials about what we're up to.